Hey everyone, we're back for another workout of the day. Today is an AMRAP, as many rounds as possible in 20 minutes. It is called Boo-tastic in honor of Halloween week. Check out our workout for Thursday, another Halloween themed workout. Okay, it is 8 slam ball burpees, 16 V-ups, 8 push presses, 16 weighted lunges, and every time you complete 2 rounds of that, you're going to do 30 double unders. So we're going to go through all of those movements and the modifications, and then you can get started. Hey everyone, we're back for another workout of the day. Today is an AMRAP, as many rounds as possible in 20 minutes. It is called Boo-tastic in honor of Halloween week. Check out our workout for Thursday, another Halloween themed workout. Okay, it is 8 slam ball burpees, 16 V-ups, 8 push presses, 16 weighted lunges, and every time you complete 2 rounds of that, you're going to do 30 double unders. So we're going to go through all of those movements and the modifications, and then you can get started. Okay, everyone, let's get started with our slam ball burpees. So for this, we're going to need a slam ball. It is exactly what it sounds like. It is a slam ball combined with a burpee. So we're going to take our slam ball, and the main thing here is to remember that I'm going to put this mat here so it's not as loud. That we want to make sure that we're using each movement to follow through with the next movement, meaning that we're going to do the slam ball and then go right into the burpee. So we're going to pick up our slam ball, 2 hands, we're squatting down. We're not bending over to pick it up. So we squat down, pick up the ball. We're going to bring it overhead, and we're going to come down with the ball, slam it onto the ground as we complete our burpee, and then right back up into that slam ball. So sideways, let me show you this. So again, we're not bending over. We're squatting down to meet the ball, up overhead. We're bringing the ball down. And as we do that, we go right into the burpee. As we come back up from the burpee, we're in that squat position and bringing it back overhead. So modifications would just be slam balls, just be burpees. So you can either just do a regular burpee, come down, touch the ground, come back, or you can do just a slam ball. Remember, we're coming down with the ball. We're not throwing it overhead. We don't want to ever be bending, whether we're bending, picking it up, or bending over to throw it down. We always want to come into that squat position. You can do a half burpee as well, so you take away that push up, and you can do that too with the slam ball. If you can't do the push up on the slam ball, you can just come down and come back up, or you can do a half burpee without the slam ball. Make sure that you're bringing those legs fully extended outward when you do that. Okay. Next movement is going to be our V up. So take my mat here. So we want to make sure that we're really engaging the core with this. So we're using our core to come up. So we want to try as hard as we can to come up with our feet and our hands at the same time. Squeezing those abs as we come up. Modification to the knees. Single to the knees. Or alternating all the way up. If you can't get on the ground, you can always use a bench and do some leg raises on the bench. or 1. Just make sure that you're leaning back, engaging that core, whichever movement that you do. Okay, next one is going to be our push press. So we're going to go over with the dump barbell, and then different equipment you can use if you don't have a barbell. The main thing with a push press is that the push comes from our legs. So in order to use our leg drive, our leg strength to push up the weight overhead, we must make sure that we're coming down straight and that we're not rocking forward. So we want all the weight to go straight forward, straight upward, creating that force to drive up the weight overhead. So how we do that is we make sure that our feet are flat on the ground. We want our toes to be slightly pointed outward. We're about hip width apart. And when we come down into that quarter squat, so we're not going into this deep squat, it's a very small squat. So we let our hips come out and our knees bend. So this is a quarter squat. This is as far as you should be going. That's going to create the load to drive upward. So we're coming straight down, and the way we come straight down is our knees have to come out. So if we have our toes pointed forward, our knees are going to go forward, and we're going to rock forward, bringing the weight back here on this. So here's me with my knees going forward, you see my body rocks. So now everything isn't in a straight line, whereas if I come outward, everything stays in that straight up and down movement. And we're going to really drive upward, and that's going to create this push up, and then you're just going to follow through with your arms up top. So this is what it's going to look like with the barbell. We want to be resting the barbell on our shoulders. So I'm only supporting with my hands very lightly, but it's sitting on my shoulders. So I'm going to let it sit on my shoulders as I come down into that quarter squat, and I'm going to drive upward, and I'm going to bring my head through at the top, creating a nice straight line between my arms and my legs. Come back down. So again, we're using that leg drive to get that barbell overhead. If you feel like you're struggling to get it overhead, 1, just go down and wait, but 2, it's probably because you're not using that leg drive as much as you should be. Okay, so if you don't have a barbell, you can use 1 or 2 dumbbells. So if we use 2, it's going to be that same movement. Rest that one end on your shoulder, come down into that quarter squat, and drive upward overhead. Or you can do 1 at a time. So just do 4 on this side and then 4 on that side. We can also use a band for this. So again, we're going to do 1 side at a time. So we're going to put our foot through the band. We're going to hold the band in our hand and come up like this. So we never want to come below our shoulder when we have the band. It, of course, is going to be pulling us that way. Same thing with the dumbbell. We never want to come below our shoulders. So it should only come to your shoulder. And again, drive upward into that straight line. Don't allow the band to pull you around. You control the band and push it straight upward. And then again, you can do 4 on each side. The next one is our weighted lunge. So we can use whatever you want for weights. So you can use a barbell, a dumbbell, your slam ball, whatever you have available to use. Well, first let's go over the lunge. So when we do the lunge, we want to make sure that we're squeezing our abs and staying upward as we step forward into this nice 90-degree angle here. And we also want a 90-degree angle in our back leg as well. So just so you can see from the side view, 90 and 90, and I'm keeping nice and tall. Pretend like you have books on your head, and stay nice and tall. What we don't want to do is think that we're helping ourselves by pushing down on our leg. When we do that, one, we are pulling ourselves out of whack. We're putting pressure on the hip and knee, and our back is getting twisted. So don't do that. Make sure you stay upward. If you are a little off balance, just step a little bit wider with that front foot. You can also, if you're not using weight, hold those arms out. It does help. So anyway, now if we add the weight, it's even more important that we stay upward. As we hold this weight here, we want to make sure that our body is supporting it. So we must stay in that upright position as we squat. Make sure you use that front foot that's stepping forward to kind of push back to help you stand back up. You can also use 2 dumbbells, which is what we call a suitcase carry. What we want to make sure is that we don't allow the weight to pull our shoulders forward. We want to squeeze our shoulders back so that, again, we're staying in this nice straight position as we move back and forth. You can also do 1 foot at a time, 1 leg at a time, so 6 on each. So the foot that has the band, you're going to reach up in that straight line. Again, make sure your arm is straight. Come up. Just make sure you're standing all the way up and that arm does not move. It doesn't bend. It pushes. You're actively pushing up into the band. Okay, so that's all the movements. And again, you can use without a weight as a modification, just a regular squat. You can also use a support like a bench with one hand. Try just not to push on that with both hands, because then again, we're in that twisting movement in our back, which we want to avoid. Okay, so once you complete 2 rounds of that, then you're going to do double unders. That is jump roping, going under your feet twice before landing. You can modify that by just doing regular jump ropes or double taps, which is just jumping and tapping twice before landing. So it's kind of it's kind of a similar movement as though you were doing the double unders. 3 things to keep in mind with double unders and jump ropes. 1, it is a wrist flick, not an arm twirl. You want to make sure that you grab the ends of the jump rope with 3 fingers, not a whole wrist, because you want to make sure that your wrist is in that nice movement to flick the jump rope around. And it's not so much like trying to get it rapidly around twice. It is a flow. It is a rhythm. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So just make sure you're not kicking out or back. It should be a straight up and down movement. So those are some tips to get those double unders. So that is the workout of the day. Hope you join us next week for more. Make sure that you are combining your fitness with the right nutrition. If you have questions about that, visit our website, www.macromachinecoaching.com. We have so many nutritional programs, fitness programs, and soon we will have live Zoom classes. So make sure you sign up for a consultation. Make sure that you are following us, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.